All right. Hello and welcome to my third video. I don't know how to edit videos yet, so I'm not going to. But anyway, today I was going to show you. I was tracking some guitars today, doing a little Metallica cover, and kind of came to me, like looking back on how downpicking, James Hetfield style downpicking, how when I was a little kid I struggled with it at first. I took guitar lessons as a kid, and like most people who take guitar lessons, learn to alternate pick up and down. But if you want to play Metallica and you alternate, I'm not going to say alternate picking Metallica is wrong, but if you do it, it's going to sound like not Metallica. I have no other way to put it, because James Hetfield downpicks everything. So today I just wanted to show you a couple little pointers that I used to get over my alternate picking only habit, and that allowed me to get that kind of extra attack that James Hetfield gets when he does downpicking. And some of the more iconic riffs probably you think of where it's like really noticeable is like Master of Puppets, Blackened. That's when you can really hear the difference in the that attack. Like if you were to play that with alternate picking, it wouldn't have the same feel or the same attack to it. It just doesn't sound like Metallica if you play it alternate picking. So anyway, here are my my little tips that I used as a kid. My first was I didn't focus I was playing on really high volume one day, and I was almost getting it, but I kept messing up. So then I started to stop focusing so much on getting a full down pick every time, and just focus on hitting all the notes as percussively as possible. Alright, so it might sound sloppy, but if you can see this, try not to focus so much on getting a full down pick each time you hit the note. Just focus on, even if you have to just hit the note, just focus on getting each one so you get comfortable with not doing upstrokes. And then as you get more and more comfortable with that feel, then the downstrokes will come naturally, and it'll start to sound cleaner, like you're actually strumming it rather than hitting each note. And that was a big help for me. Just focus on hitting each one, even if you just have to smack it with your pick, and then later polish it and really slow it down and get a full downstroke for each one. That helped me a lot. But anyway, today we're drinking Blue Pepsi. They brought back from when I was a little kid. Still tastes the same. Tastes like being 12 years old again, and walking out of the mall and ripping the plastic off a brand new skateboard. Really nostalgic. Anyway, back to downpicking. But so yeah, really focus on just being percussive with it, and clean up the actual downstrokes later. The second tip that I used was to really get over the need to anchor your picking hand. If you watch any pro guitar players, Eddie Van Halen, a lot of them have like this really like just free flow to their hand. They're not planting their palm somewhere, and I know it feels more comfortable to do that, but if you can just let it hang and develop the muscle memory to remember where the strings are, and just to be able to like let your hand hang and not have to plant it somewhere. And that helps with like learning to like shred and play really fast. It's probably more helpful with soloing, but it's also helpful with the James Hetfield style downpicking technique to not, obviously you have to put your palm there to do the palm mutes, but to not rely on having an anchor point and relying on your muscle memory of where the strings are. That's going to make it sound more more like Metallica. Alright, so those were my two little tips that I used to help me learn how to down pick quickly. They were helpful to me. I hope they're helpful to you. Or if they were stupid, then I guess sorry. But anyway, hit subscribe if you haven't, and thank you for watching.